Hey everyone, welcome to my new offices here in Kutztown, Pennsylvania. I am located at K-Town Hall, so come on in and let's check it out. By the way, today's video is sponsored by FlexiSpot, but more on them in a minute. So K-Town Hall is a co-working space. It used to be the town hall in Kutztown, and it served quite a few purposes over the years, but right now it is a really amazing office space, and there are a few private offices here, one of which is mine. This area here is the main co-working space, so people like to drop in here, or sometimes they have drop in and out packages that they use, and there are dedicated desks available that you can rent for pretty reasonable. I used to have a dedicated desk before I moved down to the leased office, and it comes equipped with all the cool stuff that you would need. A little area to lounge. We have a kitchenette in here. There's toaster oven, microwave, fridge, coffee maker, espresso machine, and we even have a beer tap. It's a really cool spot to work, and we have a lot of other businesses here, which is great because I have so many cool people to collaborate with during the day, and it's oftentimes just so helpful to get the opinions of people other than healthcare workers. There are several really cool booths in here that people use when they have virtual meetings or if they're recording podcasts or things and they don't want the background noise. So that is a really great feature of the office. There's also a little bit larger one over here that is equipped with a TV, and there is a conference room available. So people come in sometimes that are businesses that have meetings that they have to host or are out of town and use the conference room, and there's all the conference room set up available here as well. So my office is actually located in the basement. It is a great spot because it is fairly soundproof down there, and you can see here I have it kind of set up with my name and some facts about me. This light is really cool. They installed it so that we can turn it on when I'm recording, and that way everyone kind of knows not to come and knock on my door. But let's head on in. So one of the first things I have at the bottom of my stairs is a mirror, which is great if I need to check my makeup before I do a recording or put in eye drops or something. Now, a fun note before we get too far in, this space was actually fully furnished, all set up. So everything is like included in my lease fee. I have moved some things around, changed some furniture, of course, but like the couch and stuff that I'll show you was all part of the package. This is my desk. This is the FlexiSpot Pro Plus standing desk, the E7. And I do have on here the bamboo monitor stand as well. It has helped to get my computer at the appropriate eye level and my hands at the appropriate level. I am planning on getting a keyboard. I have it on order because I like this up here and I want my keyboard down here. There's also a cable organizer that you can get for the FlexiSpot desks as well. So this one I'm not using, but I may at some point, if I get enough peripherals, have to hook this up. I personally love sit-stand desks because even if you're not going to stand with them, I am someone who is very long-waisted. I sit very high, so a traditional desk to me needs to be adjusted, and depending on how I'm feeling that day and how high I want to sit, like it's just so easy to just click this little button and have things pop up. Now, one of the cool features too about this is that it was extremely easy to set up. I was able to set it up all by myself. It took less than an hour, and it was just so self-explanatory. I've had shelves that I've gotten that were harder to set up than this sit-stand desk. Honestly, this FlexiSpot desk is great. It is like super freaking sturdy, and it holds everything so well. And I'm so glad I got the bamboo riser with it because I wasn't even gonna set it up. I'm like, I probably don't need this. And then I set it up and I'm like, oh, no, this definitely made things better because now I have space under here to like put my little notepads and things and then still keep my desk space kind of clear. And you know, I have to open up my code books, so it's very easy for me now to move over with like my document camera and stuff and have space to set down things for my document camera to scan in. And I absolutely love it. Again, it's just so easy to just up and down throughout your day. Even my back feels 1,000 times better after getting this desk. So highly recommend. And I love the color. It fits in so well with the rest of my aesthetic going on here. This is the nice bamboo top. It also comes in different colors. I know that not everyone likes the more neutral tones, the whites and the stuff that I have down here, the grays, the tans. I am going to link everything though in the video description, so check the video description and you can find about this desk and all the other cool desks that FlexiSpot offers. Thank you again so much to FlexiSpot for the amazing desk. Now, as far as the rest of the setup, so this is my shelf. I keep it fairly well decorated. I have a couple of other things that I want to put on here eventually. I just haven't gotten to that quite yet, but I have some plants. I have some cute little decorations. This is my doodle bob that I love, and of course, my silver play button. Behind here, I usually keep, although this moves around, this is a light bar, so you can change different colors on it. So if I want to backlight something green or blue or orange or purple, I just kind of stick this behind, and it is a USB-C rechargeable. I'm thinking about eventually backlighting this with some LED lights as well. I have the back for it. I haven't installed it yet because I want to put lights on, I think, and then seal it up. But just some little knickknacks. I have some 3D printed Pokemon that I have spray printed rose gold. This was given to me after my term on the AAPC Chapter Association Board of Directors. And then, of course, I keep my books kind of all the way down there, although they move around throughout the day. One of the amazing features, I love this, actually let me show you the other one about this office, is there are plugs everywhere. So if I need to plug in my lights or anything, these are hooked up and they just pull down and I can drag them pretty far. I've actually never tested to see exactly how far, but it's so convenient, and then I can plug in anything anywhere I want. Originally, they kind of had in mind for this space that it would be for like a small team of people, and they had a handful of desks set up thinking that it would be like a small team of people, but I'm like, this is actually gonna work so perfect for a studio. I have to have it. So there's my document camera. This is the Stream Deck. You may have seen this in my other office as well. I use it to switch back and forth during live streams. You can also use it for Zoom meetings as well. If you're having a Zoom meeting, you can program it to do things like mute all, and then all you have to do is press one button and it mutes everyone. I use a VivoBook. It's probably a little bit more intense than most medical coders would need because of just the editing and everything else that I do. And then over here, I use a portable second monitor only because I like to also have it if I need to like fold it up and take it with me while I'm traveling. It is like super, super convenient. It's like thinner than even a Kindle. And of course I have things like my handy dandy to-do list here, notepads, papers. This is if I'm recording something on my phone or just need an extra little light. As you can imagine, the fluorescent overhead lighting that I have on right now, you can see is not the most flattering. So I have other little lights that I'll throw on. And of course, when I'm recording other videos, not this one, I have other lights. I'll show you those in a second. The webcam that I use here is the Elgato Facecam Pro. It's pretty heavy duty and probably not suited for like most standard purposes, but when I'm, recording YouTube videos, it's something that is preferred. Over on this shelf, I have some cute little knickknacks. This is a plant, some pictures that my fiance Chuck got me when I started my business. One says, you got this. The other one says, boss lady. And of course I have on here just some little decorative items. Some of them were already in the office, some of them I brought on. A little more unique to my office is I do have a fitness pole in here. It is a portable X pole, so it kind of the plates come apart and everything disassembles so you can carry it other places. It's of course extremely heavy. But right now it kind of just hangs out here, and I use it for just little everyday practicey things. So if I'm practicing just like a spin, or just little twirly whirly things. It has static mode, which means that the pole does not move, and then also spin mode, where I move some things over here and then the pole spins while I spin. But yeah, I'm not doing anything like super hardcore over here, just like basic spinny practice. It kind of helps me during the day when I'm feeling stuck or like I just need to kind of get up and move. It's even good for like stretches, but now that we're heading into summer, it'll probably get packed up and moved to my house, and I can do that outside. So the cord extensions, of course, are everywhere, which is just so handy. Right now I have this one plugged into my lighting. So I use 2 softbox lights, and that is what comes off here when I record. I have the room separator set up so that you can't see all of the mess behind me when I'm sitting here recording. So yeah, right now this doesn't look as good as when I have the actual lights set up properly, because again, overhead lighting, not super flattering. But I have the 2 lights here, and they're usually reflecting off of me. I hook up my microphone and record from here. Also, I have a lot of equipment over here. This is where I kind of keep the recording equipment. I also have a TV, so sometimes this does function as almost like a break room for me. So I can sit down and maybe watch a little Netflix or something if I need to unwind. But also I have all kinds of equipment. I have a teleprompter down here. These are the DJI Pocket, and my GoPro are down there as well. I have some additional lighting for phone stuff. I have tripods, I have my DJI mics, lens wipes, an extra webcam on a tripod. I have some, this is a tool for more so B-roll. So you can like attach your camera on your phone or here, and it kind of does like a little robot pan thing. I don't need it for most of the purposes that I would need to record videos for, but I saw it and I was just like, I had to have it. Now over here, there originally was one desk and then there was two. And then when I moved my desk, I effectively set up a conference room for myself. So this is really cool because now if someone would have the need that they're like, hey, we need some providers educated, we want to have coding review. Victoria, can you host a workshop for us? Like, I have enough seating to do that in a small capacity. We do have, again, the other conference room upstairs, but I could probably even get creative and throw some extra chairs or something in here. But then I also have my own conference room available if I want to record funny TikToks where I'm pretending I'm speaking to people in a conference room. Back here on the bookshelf, I'm not sure if I want to bring all of my certifications over and have them sitting here. I have the last one that came sitting here, my family practice one. But all of them are still in my old office, so I don't know if I want to set them up in the bookshelf here or not. But for now, it's just kind of hooked up with just some knickknacks. I have an old landline phone that I bought just to make a funny TikTok with it. And then of course, markers, books. There's a ton of my old manuals and things down here. Study guides, I think maybe last year's code books, desk references, and then just boxes for all of my equipment. And of course, a giant Post-it note. I use these sometimes to help just organize my thoughts, and my lightsaber is still here because I brought it over for May the 4th and haven't moved it yet. Now it is a basement and it does get chilly down here. Of course it's June, so it's not too chilly right now. So I do have a fireplace. It is a gas fireplace, so it keeps me nice and toasty in the winter months. Otherwise, like if it's just a little chilly down here, I have a small space heater that I just keep near my desk just to kind of remove the chill in the air. Also, because of it being a basement, I do occasionally get little buggy friends down here. Usually they are no longer with us by the time I find them, but I do have, I think, a big one in my small mini vac right now. Now this kind of doesn't go with the rest of it, but from what I understand, there used to be the YMCA here. So this picture from there was kind of left as a momentum from when the town hall was used here as part of the YMCA. Kind of a fun talking piece. And then under the stairs, I kind of just stash equipment, the crash pad for my pole, some cases for things, an extra chair. That's a feet up, so you can do like yoga upside down. And then usually the corner here is where I stick like my mic stand or my tripod when I'm not using it. So yeah, that's the Contempo Coding Studio. This is where I hang out all day and do my work and make videos. Right now I don't have anything in person planned, but if you are in need, if you're in the northeastern Pennsylvania area and would like to have some coding education done in the Kutztown area, I am equipped to do that. And I'm hoping to get some more of my friends down here to do some podcast interviews or video podcast interviews in the near future. I can definitely do a lot more here than I can at my home office, and it's just like so perfectly set up for recording videos and doing all of my content, and I really do love it here. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, just keep on coding on.